Usman versus Edwards Part 3 is finally happening. And in celebration of this weekend's fight, DraftKings Sportsbook is offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after they place their first $5 wager. Wondering how to use $200 in bonus bets? Try same fight parlays, where you can combine multiple bets on the same fight into one parlay for a shot at even more action. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy, where they offer cash prize contests for nearly every sport. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. New customers, just click on the link below to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Remember, use the promo code Sonnen and bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code Sonnen only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards. How does this go down?
I'll tell you this, because it's a little bit of a long answer, okay? People have forgot this is a trilogy. People have forgot they've already fought twice and they split, right? A true trilogy for me does not mean match number 3. It means you split the first 2. Our eyes played tricks on us the night we watched it, and then our memories played tricks on that. Because many people believe that this was a great fight, that this was a back and forth fight. That's how people remember it, and that's not what happened. People even remember it being very competitive, and that Leon had won the first round and took Kamaru's back, and he almost choked him out. It's like, again, you're not quite remembering that right. It was pretty sloppy how they ended up on the ground. It was pretty novel idea to have somebody as skilled as Leon on the back of a dry Kamaru Usman. I mean, that was the greatest hope spot there was. Kamaru survived it, came back, and dominated. He not only dominated physically, he had started to affect Leon mentally. Leon got to a place where he's going, okay, a victory now. Victory isn't leaving with the belt. A victory now is making it all 5 rounds. And Leon began to make deals with himself. Just get through this moment. Now, I only say that because the head kick hurt around the world. This was not something that was beautifully set up or stocked down like Pereira versus Adesanya. This was a kick that was thrown and the other guy happened to dip into it. It was a train wreck. And it was a beautiful moment. But if you recall that this was a back and forth battle until the stoppage, you're recalling it wrong. It was a very dominant, one-sided match. As a matter of fact, in the very first round, which is the one people love to bring into it. Well, he almost finished him. He almost had his back. Let me stop you right there. He had his back. He should have finished him. He had him in the absolute worst position Kamaru's ever going to find himself. Kamaru won that battle, and your guy didn't finish him. It was dominant. It was for Kamaru, and he just needs to extend it. Does he need to avoid the head kick? You bet he does. But the only way that this bites him in the ass and that last outcome comes back to haunt itself, the only way is if Kamaru is secretly sitting on something he hasn't told us. If Kamaru is secretly felt something in that match, or if he is secretly so worried he's going to be kicked in the head again, if he's got something like that, which is possible, but aside from that, if you just want the physicality from what we've already seen, Mo, it's not even all that close. It's Kamaru Usman.
Okay. So I agree with you on the pick. But here's the thing. The first round was not the greatest hope spot. There were plenty of hope spots throughout the fight. When I watched the first round, Kamaru took him down early. Edwards fought his way back up. And then in the over and unders, he tripped him and took his back. Actually mounted him, took his back, and then finished strong. The second round, Kamaru walked him down, got a takedown, and beat up on him. Third round, same thing. But there are times in the second and third round where you can see Leon trying to throw knees, trying to throw the home run. It just didn't land because Kamaru was sharp and he was landing his shots. And he's also backing Leon up and throwing punches and bunches. The fourth round, though, Leon took him down and then got reversed. And then Kamaru dominated him. The fifth round, Kamaru took him down, Leon got away. And then each time, Kamaru gave him hope by either not doing enough damage on top or by letting him hang around and letting him throw stuff up. I think Kamaru will put more pressure on him, smother him some more. But if we had these open lapses where they're just out in the middle of the cage doing nothing, that favors Leon. So in order for Kamaru to be effective, he has to eliminate all those little lapses of inaction. The only way there should be lapses of inaction is if Kamaru has him on the cage, foot stomping him, kneeing him, and going for takedowns.
All right, you said something interesting there, which is that Leon got a takedown in the 4th round. I remember that now. I had forgotten that when I gave you my analysis, and that does change things. That means when Dean Thomas was coming over the commentary and telling us that he was fading, it's like, well, maybe not. Maybe he was a little frustrated, but you are right. If he wouldn't got that takedown in the 4th, he hadn't faded, he wasn't gone. And I just think that that's a really important thing. So one thing that we don't know, Mo, we don't know, how was Leon feeling? Was Leon truly defeated? Or did Leon think, no, there's something else, I'm picking my spots, I'm picking my energy, and the same thing goes with Kamaru. Was he out of energy? Like, we don't actually know when we watch that, but they do. They know where their fatigue was at, and they know what they have left, and that's a big intangible that we really don't have access to.
There's one thing that I noticed in the fight that just kind of made me think twice, 3 times, 4 times. But in the over and under 50-50 position, I felt like Leon Edwards was more dominant in that position. I saw Kamaru, who was a beast back in the day in the 50-50 over and under position. He was a beast in that position. I watched him back out every time they went in that 50-50 position. I've watched Leon Edwards on Instagram. I've watched his brother Fabian. They're really working their ground game, and they're really working their wrestling. Big time. And to see Kamaru Usman back up in the 50-50 position kind of made me think that maybe Leon is stronger than what we see.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a great observation that he was backing out of those positions. It is how he tripped it. It's how he scored the first time. You're going to make me go rewatch this, but I'll tell you this. I am just officially, for our audience and for you and for the sake of today's show, I am for sure and new. I think I really am giving it to Kamaru.
Me too as well. But I think that it'll be a lot closer than what people think. I think that it'll be a back and forth battle. And I think that Kamaru's wrestling and his jab and his body work can be the difference in this fight.
All right, Mo. I appreciate you, buddy. Until next time.
All right, Chael. Keep it bad.